Content creation has become super boring. There, I said it. I've actually been stopping mid-scroll to close TikTok because I can't stand how boring and repetitive it is. It's like I'm watching the same thing all over again. And I know it's not just my account, and stay tuned for how I would know that. We all know that content creation, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, all of the above, it's nothing new. It's been going on for quite a while now, actually. Every child and their mother and their grandmother is on TikTok. And that's fine. We want that representation. There's nothing against it. But if there's anything I hate, other than the TikTok algorithm that punishes you very severely whenever you skip posting days, is just how boring social media has become. Let me elaborate. And I'm talking about content coming out probably in 2025, 2026 now. It's so dang boring. It's just really boring. I've scrolled over the same type of video by different creators, and I swear to God, if I hadn't even seen their faces, I would have assumed it's the same creator. And that's just one part of the problem. So before you get triggered or whatever, just watch till the end, please. If you're gonna hear me out and get mad, let's just hear the whole point. And if there's anything to be clear before I even get started on more opinions, it's that this content creation job isn't necessarily over. The whole video isn't trying to foreshadow that. I actually don't think it's over. I think content creation is really never going to be over because humans crave content in whatever form there is. And most of us content creators adapt. And that's good. I guess it's good. It's good for the most part. And y'all, for the sake of everyone that could possibly be involved in this, I'm not going to be showing any examples. I'm literally not trying to put anyone down. It's just kind of like an FYI. Heck, I probably made some boring content throughout the year, maybe even this year. It's just kind of like an FYI, and maybe we all as a society can notice it and do better on it and then participate in the bettering of it. Or you can just watch this and scroll away and move on with your life. I mean, both could work. Let's get into the specifics as to what exactly am I talking about, because I know TikTok can be a bubble. The type of content I see keeps repeating itself, so you might not even know what I'm talking about. I also want to apologize if my microphone is just not the best because I don't have a pop filter and you're probably shaking every time I say P or B. And also my husband is gaming outside the room, and that's why I'm just hiding myself here in the closet and recording. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday, so... Well, it was a Saturday that it became Sunday now, so... Anyway, let's get to it. I love lifestyle content. I'm not gonna lie. I love watching lifestyle content. It gives me ideas, gives me inspirations. Honestly, it's one of the most productive things I could be watching. It also makes me want to record my lifestyle because I just think I'm somehow really interesting, just like everyone else who wakes up, makes a cup of coffee, do their skincare, get ready for their 9 to 5. How exciting. On a serious note, there are some interesting things. Maybe I don't know, you use those vibration machines that I keep seeing now all of a sudden. And it's like, hey, maybe I should try that. It looks like it's waking you up and giving you something. That's cool. That's interesting. That's going to make me spend more money. And isn't that the goal of social media? If you haven't noticed by now, I go off tangents quite often. I'm going to work on that. The thing is, I'm feeling a little bit negative because I've done those videos before and I'm like a little embarrassed that I have, because what exactly is the purpose? I love me some lifestyle content and some cool editing, but some of y'all have nothing to offer. Unless you're applying for a video production job through TikTok, why are you using every single feature of CapCut to showcase how you're grabbing Starbucks in a 3-frame video? At the end of the day, if it's serving you, fine. And I see some of y'all, it is serving you. I read the comments, you're getting a lot of hype. Good for you. I'm just sitting right here scratching my head as to why I need inspiration to go to Starbucks, go to TJ Maxx right afterwards, and then grab Chick-fil-A at the end of the day. This is not an afternoon well spent. It's just how every woman does it, right? And I'm talking to y'all who are framing it like a productive day in my life. Is it though? On a serious note, I see the talent. Some of y'all are really good at it. Even CapCut or not, you're doing really great. You're finding ways to mesh the video editing into what you're showing. But I need more substance. Make it a week instead. Just a little suggestion. There's this Stanford student who just shows us her entire day. She's studying in half of the video, but we get to see some of the environment in Stanford. I've never been to Stanford. If you live in an interesting place, I feel like you are at an advantage. I don't, so I'm on the same page as you if you don't live in an amazing, interesting place that everybody wants to see. But in that case, you're gonna have to put a little bit more effort into the substance, the context, things that are going on in the video, rather than the environments. Playing it safe is one thing, playing it boring is another. So let's just cut it off with this New Yorker going to Pilates classes, grabbing coffee, and eating 800 calories a day, and then going to her 9 to 5 on top of everything. This is unrealistic. And if it's real, seek help, make new hobbies. I don't know. Or don't, whatever. I'm going to hold your hands when I say this, but whenever you see videos on TikTok telling you on how to grow on TikTok or on how to grow on YouTube, whatever, you get the idea. They're getting those views that they're talking about in the video through these type of videos. Once again, I hate to say this, but TikTok really rewards you whenever you promote them because they want you to promote people going on TikTok and posting on TikTok, because that's how they also make a cut of your TikTok shop links, for example. It sounds straightforward for a lot of us, but it might not be for some of us out there. And so whenever you see those videos of people telling you, like, this is how you're going to grow, you're going to have to save this video, the fact that you're saving this video is already how they're going to make their TikTok grow and then tell you all about it, right? Not even going to touch on the courses and whatnot, because that's just a whole other scenario. And if you want to get a hint on how to get through those courses situation, just open ChatGPT, basic ChatGPT. Every time I see somebody saying, this is how I grew 30,000 followers in 2 days and a half, immediate skip. I don't want to know, because the reality is, unless you're offering some insane $1 million tips on how to make bajillion dollars in 14 days, or you're really pretty, then nobody wants to see it. Straight up. I'm going to have to go through this one. I have to, because it is probably the most annoying type of video that I've ever seen on social media. And that literally applies to all social media. I'm going to touch on 2 main ones that I've noticed, maybe 3. It's the goddamn AI videos. I know you're waiting for it. I know you saw this coming. It is a big deal. I understand when people use AI for assistance to get them to help them a little bit, to clean off that extra roughness on their script, whatever it may be. But you guys, I went on my computer and I was not logged into my TikTok. I just went to TikTok to download a video through my computer. The For You page, the feed that I've been through, I'm not even kidding. Half of it is AI. More than half of it is AI. The other half is a combination of very weird and kinky videos and very sexual videos. Like, I didn't even think this was allowed. This is ridiculous. Can we please stop with the AI? People who are doing the AI stuff, just stop. It's not good. On the other hand, everybody commenting on those AI videos of very exotic looking ladies, can you guys stop commenting? This is very obviously AI. If the room is perfect in every single video and it's always a different environment and it's always perfect, it's AI. Also, if she looks like this, then it's most likely AI. It's obviously AI. TikTok isn't the only dangerous spot though. I've seen a bunch of Instagram models that are very obviously AI. And you know what's crazy? They say that they are AI on their profile, except you gotta click a little button to find out. That's when it gets a bit dangerous. These Instagram models are making tons of money, most likely through posting regularly, going viral, and sorry to tell you, but OF, allegedly. Wouldn't it piss you off if you found out that the OF model that you've been paying monthly subscriptions to turns out to be a 21-year-old entrepreneur who's managing 67 other models and managing 14 other YouTube faceless channels? I would be so pissed off. This ain't talent. I promise you it ain't. The only talented thing is that you're scheming the system and you're lying to people. Straight up, that's what it is. You're manipulating people. And you know that you are. And you're okay with it. And you're making bank off of it. Good for you, I guess, but also you're a little bit messed up, bro. And to everyone subscribing, really, are we still doing this in 2026? Can we just stop with that, please? Sadly, AI is the biggest downfall of content creation, and it's not because they're taking our jobs. Before you even talk about that, they are not taking our jobs. I hate AI videos. And I see them on YouTube and I skip them. I want to go to New York and see a real person telling me about the hot spots. I don't want just some random voiceover that is very clearly a ChatGPT voice telling me, okay? It's ruining the authenticity of social media that everybody craves. It's going to this very strange world of like, is this real? Is this not? And everybody hates it. Everybody involved hates it, except the people making money off of it, which is going to die down eventually. So maybe let's make it illegal. Like, can we just make it illegal? I'm so for this. Now that the most painful part is out of the way, and I think everybody agrees with this point, let's get to a point that is a little bit similar in nature, but different in delivery. And it's y'all TikTokers who are literally reading off a whole ChatGPT script. Like if I wanted to know how to make money in those top 5 ways in a very robotic way, like I'll go on ChatGPT and ask for myself. I wouldn't need to go on TikTok and see you talk about it. You're going to tell me how to be authentic through a script that you found through ChatGPT? Like, practice what you preach. Content should have a POV that's as authentic as possible. That's why we're watching you. Otherwise, we'll all just make videos on ChatGPT. It's not even that expensive. I understand that there's a lot of nuances. Like, you're going to sit down and maybe like brainstorm with AI, or if you're using it in a way that like you're still using your original ideas, I don't think that's like the most terrible thing you could be doing. You're not like the devil all of a sudden. But I do think that you need to, once in a while, grab a notebook and a pen, phone away. Honestly, and I'm speaking to myself too, I sat down and came up with this video idea entirely by myself, and I feel like I actually want to talk about it. It's like a topic that I want to talk about, and it's something that it's been kind of like something that's sitting in my head that I want to let out. And I feel like a lot of people will find it relatable in a way. And I promise you, not a single touch of AI has even touched on any of the pointers that I'm talking about. This is purely my thoughts. And yes, they're biased. Yes, they're in a bubble, but that's great. Sometimes that's what you want to see. Like, you want to see how people think, or maybe they don't think. Small shout out to my vidders. I don't know if they're called vidders anymore. They used to be called vidders back in the day. Back in the day. You guys, you're the editors of TikTok. You do like those, music, and everything is so emotional. I really appreciate y'all's hard work. Like, we can really see it, especially After Effects girlies. Like, y'all killing it. I love it. Loving all those thirst traps of young Blake Lively, young Regina George, and Pusheen. But the rest of you, can you please stop? Not every edit is a hit. If you're not producing an extremely charismatic video of Cristiano Ronaldo in 4K 120 hertz on a Turkish background song with like 300 transitions, then you're not doing it right, and you should just stop fitting. Obviously that part was a joke. Truth of the matter is, I miss good old YouTube when we were all just vlogging our lives, and you get to see authenticity, like whatever people are doing authentically. There's like less rehearsal. Does that make sense? Were you guys like things like less sparkly, unless you're like Trisha Paytas or something? YouTubers back then who did vlogs every day and just minimal editing, like, you guys are goats, because how do you ever find the time? And these lives were also interesting, and for a reason. Everybody's watching them for a reason, okay? Please don't take anything I said in this video too seriously. Like, I'm not gonna harm you, I promise you. I'm just like trying to encourage you. And like, I'm gonna watch this video and take everything personally as well. So, and I'm gonna be hit with reality. It's like, nobody wants to see how I make the same old coffee every single day. Like, we're all using International Delight. There's nothing special. And 20 likes today isn't gonna get me 20,000 likes tomorrow if I kept doing the same old thing that's getting me 20 likes today. This is just a discussion. This isn't like a reviewed essay on YouTube that it's supposed to be like analyzed, whatever. It's just like, to me. You can talk to me in the comments if you want to. I'm probably going to respond. Unless you're going to be weird, then yeah, I will respond. I also want to do a little shout out. I've already done a video about Instagram, but like, I miss when Instagram was just like not to perfection. I just love random ass Instagram posts, like millennials for the first time. That's really what it was meant for. Just authenticity. If we want fakeness, we're just going to turn on the TV and watch celebrities, okay? Or yeah, like, we're at this age where us normies are like being able to become famous and shit, and it's like, can you just show us your real thing? Like, we see how you authentically are yourself, but at the same time, like, put a twist to it. Make it personal to you. Make it special. The truth of the matter is, not all of us are meant to be content creators, and I mean, didn't make the cut either. I'm just here talking about it though because I want to, and I think it's an authentic perspective, and I think that it should be said. But either way, let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is going to be like my little chilled out channel, minimal editing, me talking about stuff that may not be the most positive and inspiring in the world, but like, just be real here, okay? We're gonna be very real here. If you know me from my other channel that shall not be named, or maybe it shall, I don't know, maybe you don't know who I am, then hi, welcome. I hope you stay here. This is my realistic non-dreamer self, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.